All right, gamblers, degenerates, action junkies, welcome to the What Are Your Odds Sports Betting Podcast. I am your host, Gusto Gill, with my co-host.
Sure bet, Sean.
Now we're back. We got episode 2,
Yeah.
World Cup edition.
Yeah.
We're gonna focus on the World Cup. Let's just clear the air real quick, you guys. We did not have a good opening episode as far as our picks, but I promise you there are better days to come.
Absolutely.
No, listen. Y'all, if you're a gambler, you understand that they're not going to always be perfect days. And to be fair, and we'll get more into this, sure bet Sean is 0 for 0. Okay? That did not count. I'm sorry. That did not count.
Not only that, we had some game time decision things that kind of happened in the midst of some of our situations last week. And we'll get to them here in a minute.
Yeah, so we just want to clear the air. Yeah, all right. So we're good. So y'all forgive us. All right, now, first thing first, remember, subscribe to the podcast. What Are the Odds? SGP on YouTube. We appreciate all of the comments, the likes, and the shares, you guys. We had a great turnout first week.
Yeah.
A lot of views for one episode, working with very little traction in the algorithm. So we appreciate everyone who has subscribed and has shown us a lot of love. First week is only going to be better from here on out. We're going to make a few tweaks. Things are going to look a lot different moving forward. Now, going to change a few things. So we're going to change the order because it made more sense to me. We're going to start with hit or miss. And boy, do we have, we're going to discuss a little bit more in the next segment what happened and what went wrong. So as you look up on the screen, we went 0 for 2 in our straight bets. Like I said, Sean's doesn't really count. I mean,
Right.
Conor McGregor didn't even really fight.
Right.
Let's be honest. He was out. Check Engine Light came on before he even got started. Cody. Thanks for nothing. Trust me, I got something for you.
Yeah.
That was a very, very tough thing to watch. Tough blow.
Yeah.
I really had a lot of faith in you, Cody, and I don't know what happened on that one. On our high-low segment, my favorite segment. Again, I was wrong about the Astros.
Yeah.
We were concerned about the Astros. Astros took care of business.
Yeah. Lambert.
Yeah, we also tailed Connor in that one. That one went wrong. The Aces took care of business. Phillies took care of business. Braves took care of business. Sorry, the Braves did not take care of business. The Dodgers and the Dream did not take care of business. And again, with the Atlanta Dream, we'll talk more about that, what went wrong on that. And those are the risks that you have to take. So coming in, we're thinking it's everything's right, and then we'll go with that pick.
Yeah.
And then of course in our trending, we went with Connor for the knockout. That also went wrong because of what happened.
Right. Absolutely. And I'll kind of start to get into my breakdown of all the things that went wrong for us as the day kind of went on last week. We'll start with my guy, your guy, Cody.
Are we doing thanks for nothing?
Yeah, let's go ahead. You want to hop straight into it? Or
Yeah, thanks for nothing.
Yeah.
We're on thanks for nothing now.
Go ahead, thanks for nothing, man. We'll hop straight into it. Your boy Cody. Unfortunately, he hopped in there and he went in there to try to have a firefight. He got hit early, and instead of sticking to the game plan, got undisciplined, and then got knocked out within the first minute of the fight. It happens sometimes. You hear about fighters or boxers that happens to sometimes. But again, like I say, strength of schedule sometimes. One fighter had a better strength of schedule fighting previous. The other fighter kind of didn't. And it kind of caught up with him in that fight. But like I said, he got hit early, and then you could definitely tell they got off his game plan and then ended up getting knocked out. And so, what's the old saying about Mike Tyson? Everybody has a game plan until they get punched in the face. Yeah. It's kind of what happened in that particular fight. My boy Conor McGregor, man, he might be done. But that's a whole nother story. We might need to put a bet up for that, see if Conor McGregor done or not. Yeah. Let's see if that bet comes up for that. But, he literally came out there and did a jiu-jitsu, not a judo kick, a judo spinning heel kick, and blew his knee out. Looks like he has an ACL or meniscus tear. They haven't come out with the official, but that's what it looks like for him. Came out, literally, guys, if you didn't see the fight, he came out the first 3 seconds of the fight, did a kick and blew his knee out. And the fight was pretty much done after 37 seconds, and Max Holloway was declared the winner, unfortunately, by stoppage. So, no one landed anything of significance, and, a lot of people lost a lot of money. So, on that.
Drake.
Yeah, he put up $1 million on Conor McGregor and lost his money in 3 seconds. So it's very, very unfortunate. The Astros, Peter Lambert, me and Kev, we have to give that young man some respect. He pitched well last week. We kind of were really on him, talking about what he could and couldn't do. But when he has that four-seam fastball working, his changeup is very hard to hit. So again, that four-seam fastball is working at 95 miles per hour in velocity. Makes that changeup almost unhittable. And kind of same thing happened tonight. He had a 2-1 lead tonight as well with 10 strikeouts. So going into next week, and he may pop up again, there's something definitely to consider going into next week. The Atlanta Dream, again. Unfortunately, Angel Reese, game time decision, didn't play with an ankle injury.
That's a big loss.
It's a huge loss.
Huge loss. Never picked y'all.
Yeah, we never would have made that pick.
Yeah. I think that probably swung the line too.
I'm pretty sure. I think it happened maybe like 45 minutes before the game started. So, she goes out with an ankle injury. And the thing sad about it's the only game she missed. I'm thinking she's going to miss multiple games. No, she just missed the game that we bet on. So,
tough night for us, man.
Tough night for us, man. Woo. But and that's kind of how things went for us last week in the L's we took. So, thanks for nothing to those guys. And all of them were very unfortunate. Besides Cody, the rest of those situations were just kind of unfortunate situations that we kind of even couldn't predict. Yeah. But again, we're definitely going to have a better week this week.
Absolutely.
Trust me.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of Cody, I did watch the fight. It was on Paramount Plus. That's not an endorsement for Paramount Plus. I have Paramount Plus. I love Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
a lot of great shows on there.
Yeah.
But for those who are really starting to get into the UFC, that's where they're going to show them now. Not a lot of pay-per-view. So I did watch the fight with Cody. I underestimated Adrian. I really
you did.
Because Adrian was throwing bombs.
Yeah.
Like landing bombs, too. Every time Cody came in, head down, reckless, just trying to strike and just throw haymakers, he was ready for it, and he countered immediately. And I'm talking about the counters landed flush to the point where Cody was seeing stars. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
He even tried to submit him, tried to take him down.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, get off me.
Yeah.
Like, it was bad.
He was done after the first one.
Yeah,
after he got the first one, if the game plan went out the window.
He was seeing stars.
Yeah, he was done after the first one. So
yeah, see, and when you get hit like that, and like you said, game plan is done. Like, okay, now I'm just gonna fight or flight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do what I know. And he was throwing punches, wild punches. He caught him a couple times, but it just seemed like every time he hit him, he got hit at the same time with something harder.
Yeah.
So it was a rough night for Cody, guys. I can't remember. Shout out to you, the one who commented on the first episode. He warned me. Yeah. He said, "Don't trust Cody, bro." Yeah. You were right. And I didn't see your message until later on. I had to change some settings, and then I see your message. I said, "Damn, he was right."
Yeah.
Well, I learned my lesson. Cody, thanks for nothing. I'm never picking you again. You'll never see another slip.
Yeah, he'll fight at the end of the year, probably in December, and
get his ass knocked out. I'm done with you, Cody. I'm sorry. And this is no disrespect. I would never fight you. You probably would buy it. But as far as me putting money on you, nah.
It's over.
That's over with. Now, that's our recap. So now we're gonna get into this weekend's bets. We got Saturday and Sunday bets. We're gonna start with our all-in straight bet. We're gonna go with the World Cup on Sunday. We got a good one. We got Spain versus Argentina. Now, people are going to root for who they root for whatever reason, whether you're a novice soccer fan and you're just going, it's Messi. I'm going with Messi. Yeah. Or if you're a diehard soccer enthusiast or somebody who's really into the sport and they have their picks for whatever reason, they actually know what's going on, they have, what they're going to go with.
Right.
Me personally, I'm a novice soccer fan. I'm not even going to pretend. Listen, I'm going with Messi. I've been going with Messi all year. I've been going with Messi as long as I've been watching soccer. So Messi is all I really know. I know Messi. I know some of the other guys, but listen, Kane,
Mbappe,
Ronaldo, Mbappe, what's the dude from Brazil?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
With the one, oh man, I really like because Brazil's my favorite team. Oh my god, he says this last go
He
round
stunk
too.
it up too.
Yeah, he said he's done.
He did score the last game we
Yeah.
lost too. But shout out to you. You know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Again,
it's
not
gonna,
a soccer fan.
it's gonna come to me in a second. But.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going with Argentina. But we're gonna focus in on what the actual bet is. Now, me being the degenerate that I am, I'm not gonna pick Argentina at a plus. Would it go to plus 190?
190, yeah.
Plus 190 currently on FanDuel and DraftKings.
DraftKings.
I'm actually gonna go for the gusto, like I always do. I'm gonna pick the score at the end of the 90-minute mark. I'm gonna go 2-2. I think both goalies are gonna get scored on early. I don't think it's gonna be. I think those 2 goals from both teams are gonna come in the first half. That's what I think.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pick 2-2 at the 90-minute mark at plus 1,400. That's great odds. Great payout for those who like to. Even if you put 10 on it, it's 140.
Yeah.
If you put 100 on it, it's 1,400, 1,400. So I like that. I like that score. It seems like Argentina's been playing from behind the whole World Cup, and I believe that I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be nip and tuck. I think it'll be 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, and I don't know what team is going to have the lead, but I believe at the 90-minute mark the score will be tied up 2-2. So plus money here, plus 1,400 odds, and I like it.
And look, Spain is the favorite, and I'm going to give you a breakdown. This is a good bet though, because I'm going to break down why it's a good bet though. Look, Spain's the favorite. They're the best team in the world right now. They've won as a team. They won 37 straight matches at this point. I think they have an opportunity because I think the girls won the World Cup last year, and the boys men have an opportunity to win the World Cup this year. So I think it'll be the first time ever something like that happened. But it's about their defense, and their defense is killer. They're physical, they're fast, and they just at the end of the day they F people up, man. Yeah. They really do, man. They play a great football, soccer, as we like to say here in America. And so they're probably going to beat Argentina. But this is why this is a good bet. Argentina is, and like I say, I said this last week, do not bet with your heart. Do not bet with emotion.
Don't bet because of your favorite player.
Don't bet because of your favorite player.
Like I'm doing.
Like he's doing right now. But this is the one say you may win a lot of money on this because Argentina is playing with the gods right now. They're finding ways to win games. They're losing games for 82 minutes and then finding ways to tie the game. And then within the 90 minutes and the extra time, they're winning the games. They're playing with the gods right now. So, and not to mention, they got Messi.
Yep.
And he's really playing to be the GOAT. And he's not only that, he could win the Golden Boot for the World Cup actually with one more goal.
Just need one.
And so that side of it, it's a great bet because it's plus money and you got the best player that you're betting on. That's why that's just like, I don't know, there's many situations when the Bulls were not going to win. But like, let's say when the Cavaliers, Game 7, when they came back against Golden State, they had the best player in LeBron. Golden State was the better team, but you're playing Game 7 with the best player. Go ahead and take that bet because you're playing Game 7 with the best player. It's kind of the same thing. You're playing one game with the best player. Even though Spain is the better team, you're playing one game with the best player. That best player can win that game, that one game for you. So that's why I'm going. Now, me personally, you got a plus 400 for it to be tied at the 90-minute mark.
That's no score, just to be tied.
Just to be tied. So that would be 0-0, which I think it could possibly be, or 1-1. He went for 2-2.
Or 2-2.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's either going to be 0-0 or 1-1 if there's no score. I think that's a great bet. Plus 400, I would take that at 90 minutes. So I think really looking, because like I said, with Spain's defense, they're capable, I think, of shutting Argentina down. But again, Argentina does have that guy. They have some other guys too, but they have the guy. So I would personally probably take the draw at 90 minutes and then going into extra time. That's a plus 400 bet for me.
Yeah. And by the way, and we'll get into our trending bet later. I also like Messi hasn't scored in his last 2 games.
Yeah. He's had some assists, but he hasn't scored.
Yeah, he hasn't scored a goal.
Yeah.
We're talking about betting here. Alvarez and Martinez has taken up the slack for him. They've been doing a really good job, but I like Messi to score 1 goal this game. Just 1.
Yeah.
I think he'll score 1 game just because of that golden boot being on the line.
Yeah.
I believe that he will capture that at some point. Hopefully it's not, a goal where the game's already out of reach and he gets it, like whatever. Who wants that?
Right.
Like I think he cares more about winning the World Cup than winning the Golden Boot. Just my opinion. So I do like him to score. I think it will come down to penalty kicks at the end, and if it does, I like Argentina in that situation. But for the most part, y'all, I think the safer bet is to go with a tie. I'm doing a different route than Sean, but we're both in agreement that the game will be tied after the 90-minute mark.
Absolutely.
So that is our all-in straight bet of the week. Now, for my favorite, we got our high-low segment. We're going back to baseball, WNBA. Since y'all want to do these last-minute scratches, we're not going to include y'all this week.
Yeah.
We're going to cut y'all out, and we're going to stay away from the UFC as well.
Yes, absolutely.
We're going to stay away.
I'll give y'all a break.
I think Usman is fighting tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, yeah, he is.
Don't listen to us. Just
yeah.
go with your own bet on that one. We'll come back to that in a later time.
Nigerian Nightmare.
Yeah. And he's 39.
Yeah. I think he's like 1-3 in his last 4. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, he's fought some really good guys though. So, and he's old.
Yeah.
And
So listen.
with arthritic knees.
Based off what we saw with Cody, we're gonna go with the strength of skeleton. Yeah. We're gonna go with that. Okay? Right. We're not gonna go with what we know. Okay. So we have 3. We have 3 different bets, and you guys can choose which one you want to do. We have 3-team money line. We have a combination of a 3-team money line and 2 props, and we also have just 2-leg prop parlay. This might be a good week for me. Yeah. I like this. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go with Kyle. Well, first the 3 teams are, and these are the 3 teams that we're gonna stick with all year.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick and choose when to bring them out, but this week I like it. We're gonna go with the Atlanta Braves, the Houston Astros, and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's safe to come outside and bet on those 3 teams to win a straight bet. I like it. Or a parlay. I like to pick those teams, combine those 3 teams at all times, whether you use props or just them to win outright. I like those 2 teams. Taking those 3 teams, that's a plus 481. So we also have our 3 teams and the props. So same 3 teams. Braves, Astros, Phillies to win, and we got we couldn't get that Atlanta Braves for some reason. It might be available later if you want to sprinkle in another one. That's fine. But we got Kyle Schwarber hitting a home run, and Yordan Alvarez over 1.5 bases. So basically, him hit a double or 2 singles, one of the 2. That comes out to plus 2,260.
He went 3 for 3 tonight. So
hey. It's a good time to pick them.
Yeah, great time to pick them.
Yeah, plus 2,260 for that one. And then our last one, just the props alone, we got Kyle Schwarber to hit a home run and Yordan. That one is plus 548. Those are all presented by DraftKings. On the DraftKings. That's not presented, excuse me. They're all on. We're not sponsored by them.
Not sponsored.
Yeah. Excuse me, don't sue us. They're all available on DraftKings for those bets. Now, the reason why I like those 3 teams, I think, like I said, those teams are trending in the right direction. But let's talk about just the 2 hitters. Yordan, he's going to be going up against Trevor. Trevor has looked good his last 4 starts. He's looked really good. But I was initially going to pick him for a home run, but I don't think Trevor hasn't given up a lot of home runs lately. So I don't want to pick him to hit a home run. Now, if you want to be a gambler and go ahead and do it, I think it's plus 260 for Yordan by himself. So I don't know what that's going to bring the odds to. It's going to definitely shoot up from what it is. If you want to combine those 2, but I'm not going to do that. And then Kyle Schwarber. I think he's still mad about the home run derby. Yes. I think he's going to take out his frustration on who's pitching, Sean Manena. Yeah. Sean Manena. Good luck, buddy. Yeah. And I think Kyle's already hit a home run off of him. And when you look at the at bats, the career at bats, what is he? was it 3 for 15, 3 for 14?
3 for 14.
3 for 14. Listen, Kyle swings at everything.
Yeah.
So you can't take the batting average. You can't take it with too much credence. He swings at everything. He's swinging for the fences every time. He's hit a home run already. He's mad about the home run derby. I like him to go yard and knock one out the park. I wouldn't be surprised if Sean gives up a home run, if he gives it up early.
Well, the most concerning part about that, I think, for Sean Mania, however you say his name, is that he's given up 4 home runs in his last 2 games.
Yeah.
So that's the more concerning part when you have one of the league's most definitive power hitters in the game right now coming off.
Going to win the home run race.
Yeah. Luckily, he's not in the American League because Jordan right now is actually ahead in Triple Crown.
Yeah.
Right now.
Got a shot.
So he has a shot. So not having to worry about Kyle Schwarber in the American League side is good for him. But just a closer look at some of these games though. The Braves, he was talking about. Well, I mean they're not on our radar right now. But if you did pick the Braves, they have a 68% win rate at home right now. So that'll be a great pick. Just on because they're going to be at home all weekend. They, like I say, and they score almost 2 runs more at home than they do away. So that'll be big for them. Philly, all right. Jesse Luzardo, he's 8-4. His ERA, all right, isn't great, but he's pitched really well this season. Like I say, he has an 8-4 record. But who he's playing against is Sean Manaea. Again, we was talking about he's 2-4, and he's given up 4 home runs recently though. So just on that end of it, the Phillies are the safe pick in that one. Now, last but not least, we're talking about Kyle Schwarber. Yeah, same thing. Oh, and we're looking at the money line here. Oh, this is another good one. Take 2 over under on the total runs for that game. 9.5 for both teams. What you thinking?
Oh, for which one?
For that Philly versus
the
Mets game.
No, I like the under. I don't think the Mets gonna score a lot of runs.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think they might score. They might score 9 by themselves.
Phillies might.
The Phillies might score 9 by themselves.
They might tear them up.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So I would. The safe bet is take the under on that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Phillies had a really, really big game tomorrow going in that one. So let's just get a little extra information on those particular games and why we're picking those. And like I said, with the Astros, of course, Jordan, base and a half. He went 3 for 3 tonight, guys. Even if he just get his 3 singles,
yeah.
I mean that's a good night. So,
You think Spence will bounce back?
Yeah, that's right, Spencer. That's right, Spencer Eric Gay. That's the other part of it. He struggled lately. He's had 3 losses, and I think in 2 of those losses, he only went 4 innings. Okay, so he's had 10 days off now when you include the All-Star break. I expect a good comeback game for him because at the end of the day, the Orioles do not have a very strong lineup, 1 through 9. So I think Spence, this will be a good game for him to kind of jump back out there and really kind of get his groove back. So I actually like Spencer Eric Gay tomorrow.
Yeah, and I know you guys will be a little hesitant with him as how he's looked lately.
Yeah.
And, deservedly so. I've been a little frustrated with him as well, but I do like the Astros money line, again, to go along with that parlay. And that is our high-low segment. Now we have our final segment, Can I Interest You In? Again, we did not do good last week due to Conor McGregor. Thank you very much. So we're going to go to the World Cup. I found one that I really liked. And this is an interesting thing with the World Cup. When you talk about a team or soccer in general, when you talk about a team that's winning, a lot of times it's plus money. So with it being plus money, parlay that was something else. Yeah. The odds are going to jump up there pretty high. So what we have is the game to reach extra time, Argentina to win, and both teams to score. That one goes to plus 1757. Now, when they say both teams to score, I think they're talking about extra time. Are they talking about extra time to score in the extra time or to score leading up to extra time?
Leading up to extra time,
okay,
if I'm not mistaken.
So plus 1757, great odds. Again, if you think it's going to go in overtime, if you like Argentina, if you think both teams will score late, that's a good bet.
Yeah.
I like it. That's how I think it's going to play out. I believe that it will go to extra. And I believe that, there are going to be some letdowns. And I think Argentina is going to win ultimately. Again, this is a magical carpet ride run for Argentina. It's just all aligning for Messi to go down as a GOAT.
Yeah.
It's what it's looking like. I believe he's a GOAT already, but the way everything's aligned, everyone's been counting Argentina out. I like Argentina to win this game just for the simple fact that this is going to be another Messi magic moment. And I believe he'll score. I believe he'll get all the credit, even though he doesn't deserve all the credit because his team has played great.
Yeah.
I think ultimately it's going to be his time again.
Yeah, I mean the storyline's set up for Messi. It really is. But like I said, Spain is the reason why they've won 37 straight games. You know what I'm saying? I think they are the superior team in this sense. But again, they have the player. Argentina has the player in a one-game situation. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's why I say again, this is a good bet. Argentina-wise, like I say, Argentina wins. Both teams score. Like I said, I think it's gonna be a 1-1 game, and I think Argentina magically wins in extra time. Or think about they have what's the name kicks, penalty kicks at the end. So I think it's probably gonna be a penalty kick situation at the end of the game.
If it comes down to that, I definitely like Argentina.
Yeah,
I feel like they have more accurate strikers than they do.
You know, so it's gonna be like I say, it's gonna be hard to score on Spain though. It's gonna be very hard to score, but I think it's gonna be 1-1 going into extra time, and then we'll see what happens. So I think that's a great bet. I agree with you on that one, man. That's actually a pretty good bet.
All right.
Couldn't have found that better myself.
Hey. All right, so that concludes episode 2. Next week we will be covering the Earl Spence boxing match. We'll give you guys our boxing analysis on that one. That's going to be the theme for next week.
Exactly 3 years since his last fight.
Yeah, my boy Crawford did him dirty.
Yeah.
That's neither here nor there. I'm rooting for Spence. I want him to win. I want him. He said it might be his last fight, so we'll see. But yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that. Live from an undisclosed location, our studio.
Yeah, there you go. Sure bet, Sean.
I'm Gusto Gill. We out of here. Yep.